work in here.
Yeah. Mood lighting. Also, my it's drippage. my shelves are charging.
Yeah. Okay.
Should I give these to you to put into a vase with some
I'll
water?
put them in the vase.
You know where the vases are?
No. Yes.
Okay. Upper left or upper. Yeah. You know. Eh. I got flares. Flares! Oh yeah, I don't use that. Hi! Didn't close my door. Rude. Okay, just making sure. Why is it doing that? That was weird. Okay. Okay, hi. For a minute there it said there was somebody, but then it said there's not. So I don't know what's happening. I'm totally lost. But that's fine. It has been a while. Yeah, I'm here. I have not been able to convince my right foot to stop swelling, so I just gave up trying. And it's like, that's okay, I'm just gonna stream anyway, and maybe we won't go for like 5 hours at a time until hopefully I can get in and figure that out. But, you know, I'm here. That's a cool poppers. But I'm alive. That was a horrific noise. It's probably something intentional that was supposed to sound nice and chimey. It's not nice or chimey. Oh my goodness, now I have to remember how to play. That really is a weird noise. I've been playing a ferocious amount of, Dragon Age Failguard. I can words. Hello, Claire. How are you? I've been getting there. Been getting there. I am mostly all healed up now, so it's just yeah. Aside from like my right foot, which won't unswell, everything else is good. So I've been doing a lot, pumping my table, a lot of elevating and recuperating, but I said, screw it, I'm gonna come on, and especially on Love Day, I gotta come on and give everybody love. Love! Because I love you guys. How are you? I have missed you. I've missed, you know, everybody, but I've missed you. Most days are fine. Most days are fine. I'm looking forward to remembering how to do, well, not even remembering. I've never actually done like the replay thing in a video before, so I'm looking forward to learning how to do that. But and actually getting videos out, and then I found out there's a World War II bunker like an hour and a half from me, and I found another one of my friends that's like also loves paranormal stuff, so we're gonna go drive out there at some point and investigate it. But yeah, I haven't been around. There's also been a lot of sleeping because I've been going out on occasion. My sweetie and I just had our 6-year anniversary together, so and it was his birthday, so we had celebrated that end of last week, which is why I didn't stream last Friday. But like, I'll go out and do something, and then I'm just like, I need to sleep the entire next day. So it's getting better though. I'm happy to be back, and you know, hopefully I won't have anything go wildly awry this time. How have you been? What have you guys been up to? I haven't caught up with everybody's stuff yet. And thank you. Yay. There will be at least a couple photos. I just need to like, we celebrated his birthday at a pub, and there's a lovely photo of me singing karaoke to him, but I want to like remove all the people from the background, or at least blur them out so that they're not identifiable and that sort of thing. And then I'll post those up. I was very brave. I wore a sexy dress that was shorter than my knees, without any tights or pants underneath it, even though it was above the knee. And I didn't have a bra on with it. It was a lot for me. It was a lot for me. But I felt very pretty in it. You wouldn't think I'd be prude, but in some ways. Oh, and this is totally random, and I want to show you this. While you tell me how you're doing. I got these cute little cats. Let's see if I can get them to actually show up. Meow. Meow. They're just little kitty cats, but I like to rub their tummies and make them dance. It's very... It brings me great joy. I'm a simple person. I'm glad you understand. I mean, you are beautiful, so you know. But people tell me that too. They're like, oh, but you're beautiful. Why would you be uncomfortable? I'm like, because my thighs are not so beautiful and my knees are not particularly attractive. And so I get very uncomfortable wearing short things. And I'm I guess you would say gender queer is, I think, the current... I'm not good with whatever the terms... God, that keeps getting really bright. It's insane. Like, plus there's glowy rainbow circles here. I'll just put this... Now you can swirl with me. Glowy rainbow circles. Yeah, but... You know, I like sew my legs, and then I'm not... I've been wearing more dresses since I moved down here. It's very warm here, whereas it's much colder. Where I'm from, it's the weather is actually much more like it is in the UK, so it tends to be much cooler and rainier. So, you know, jeans all the time. But down here, a thinner dress fabric is sometimes quite nice, better airflow and things, and it helps you cool down. And so I'm getting used to wearing dresses sometimes, but I'm still don't like have the whole ladylike thing down. I'm afraid I'm gonna sit down somewhere and just like spread leg. Oh, right. That's dresses. I don't want to be like, Flash! You know, that'd be really awkward. Sorry. And Christmas was good. Right? Yeah. You'd probably find that you were wearing dresses after all, because they tend to make them much more airy and thinner fabric, and you can get a breeze once in a while. Even if, like, a floor-length dress has, you know... And my sweetie likes him, and I like him, so... It's either that or yoga pants all day, every day, and that is not one of the American trends that I want to get into. I do wear tank tops all the time. I don't really want to add like never-ending yoga pants to them. So, and jeans are not thin. I get cold now though. It's wild. I am and I'm very pleased to say I am under 200 pounds for the first time since high school. And that's very exciting. So only by like one, but you know. Oh yeah, PJs all the way. I'm totally wearing pajama bottoms right now. I'm not gonna lie. I put on something nice on the top half, but... And thank you. I'm afraid to walk through the rainbow portal. Oh. Maybe that's what I'm hearing. How have you been? I keep asking you that, and then I don't shut up so that you can tell me. Although, I suppose you're typing, but still. I might be excited. This is the real reason my sweetie likes my streaming, is because I go talk at other people for a few hours instead of just talking to him all the time. I know the truth. Boltosaurus. I mean, I guess it depends what... Ooh, that's pretty. I guess it depends on, like, what kind of jammy jams you're wearing. Good. I mean, I know I've talked... Hold on. Can you actually make out the words that he is saying? If you can, I'll ask him to simmer down a little bit, but if not, he's just very excited about something, but... Ooh. Also, I got myself the DJI Pro 3 drone, the little tiny one that's like a transformer, for Christmas. I actually have it right here. It's pretty cool. And I know it's not really a tutorial, but Mythos took it out and gave like some tips and things for like what he does when he's doing drone footage. And it's actually kind of almost like a little baby tutorial. But yeah, this was my Christmas present to myself. But it's like a transformer. It's like, whoop, whoop. So that it can fold up and go in your pocket, sis. Meow, 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 meow. It's so cute. But yeah, you can't, they can't license them anymore in the US, so, I only had until they sold them out to get one. Well, they have a whole video thing on, like, how to work them, which is good. I'm going to be following that very closely so that I don't crash it into a wall, which is what I did immediately with my Sweetie's drone. Because it turns out I needed to calibrate it so that when it hovered and when you have it lift off, it goes straight up and doesn't go wee wee right into a wall. So yeah, I had it on my wish list forever, but there were only 2 left, and I'm like, okay, well, there's only 2 left, and then I can't buy one anymore because they're no longer allowed, you know, you can't, anything they were already selling in the US, they could still sell, but they can't sell new ones, so, For what they are, no. But otherwise, yes. I mean, I think it was about $1,000, which for me is pretty ferocious. That's about what I spent on the AX53 video camera as well. Although that came with a bunch of different stuff with it, which was nice. But yeah. So like that's expensive, but for like a 4K drone that you don't have to, especially you don't have to register it as an aircraft because it's underneath the weight limit. But it can do like 4K at sports mode speeds and stuff. Yeah, yeah. It's the same one that like if you look at obviously Mythos has it. Last I checked, that's the one that's at least used to be what the Ouija brothers were using. It's what Mark from Dead Cold uses. So, and it's the same brand that makes the lapel mics, and those are super nice. So, so I trust the quality of the brand as well. But yeah, it's really nice. I want to get drone footage of the steakhouse that I investigated at, and then the lagoon around it, and add that to that video. It's like the one thing that I didn't have the ability to get was good footage of the lagoon area, but it's all kind of tied together, and so I'm like, yay! Little things. Yeah. I know, like, I just need someone to help me learn how to edit, I swear. It's okay. If I ever get YouTube famous, I'm totally hiring someone. Thanks. I figure, you know, especially if there's not going to be a whole lot that happens, then it helps if it's visually appealing and has good history and information about it and that sort of thing. So what have you guys been up to? I believe I saw you guys for a little bit at Christmas time, but only for a little bit, and I don't know that I've... Oh, has it? Yay! And it does. It really does. Like, oh! I'm glad I'm not alone. Although, he does great. And you guys do way more than I've learned how to do, so... That's a cute bee. I want to fly on that bee. Okay. Where am I going? What am I doing? I don't know! I did not catch you talking to Kenny. I saw you guys were drinking, but I don't think you were very drunk at the point last time that I saw you, so I must have had to hop out before then. I tried to drop in on at least yours and, like, a little bit otherwise before I had to tap out, but... Did you give Kenny what for? It was really good. It was. I was gonna do one at just some random time to join in on that, and then I'm kind of glad I didn't end up trying because I was not really up for it yet. And an hour's not bad. Dream Crusher. I like that. How dare you? That's wondrous. And yeah, I love his enthusiasm and passion. It makes me happy, so. I was thinking about that during the, you know, like the Ouija brothers went over like the 2-year anniversary of their investigation with the I love you thing. And I'm like, you know, that's the kind of thing where it would be amazing if like the people do it could get together with like the owners and then, you know, a group like Kenny's, and at least until it gets torn down or repurposed, like let them, you know, let people actually come in and, sorry, I'm getting myself lost. Let people come in and do science to it. I was like, then you'd know. Oh, I guess it's not a fancy one. That's fine. That's what I was sitting like yesterday. I'm just sitting around going, that would be nice if they could do that. That would be cool. You don't have to question everything all the time. You just be like, hi, hi, hi. Hi, Phil. No, I have mostly actually taken, I've taken a pretty full break. Like, I've popped in and said hi a couple times, but, and watched, like, I tried to get on for, like, some Adelaide lives and at least watch bits of it, but for the most part, I've just been completely off. Just been trying to get out and do physical exercise again a little bit, and yeah, and then resting and keeping my foot up. And also my sweetie doesn't like to he's not a huge fan of the paranormal stuff, so if I'm downstairs and I want to watch anything, I kind of have to put on earbuds. Hey Phil, how you doing? Everybody has to answer that question because I actually don't know the answer. I'm out of touch. Well, that's good. Because I don't know where you live, so I couldn't come investigate you if you were dead. And that just seems like it would be a waste. Where did these randos come from? Bad baddies. Bad.
Beware.
What is that face about? What did I do?
Beware.
This must be one of those ones where it's just a whole bunch of things over and over again, which is inconvenient. Because I wanted to turn the volume down, like, oh, sorry.
Beware.
So alive is super exciting. What have you been doing while being alive?
Beware.
No, I know, but you don't like, you've expressed a desire to not listen to my YouTube paranormal shows when I'm watching them. Therefore, I try not to, yeah. Yeah, I don't mean like, and I don't mean like as in like, you heartily dislike anything about it, you just don't, it's not your jam. Oh, okay. Well, you said you didn't like Ouija Brothers either, and they don't get angsty, and I'm like... Not his jam. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the angst either. Which is part of why I always send them thank yous when they're factual and not angsty. So I totally appreciate and understand that. I'm gonna turn down the volume too. So just work, work, work. Work and make a music. Blech. You can have disgusting bugs in multiple colors. Whee! And Claire, have you guys caught anything cool? Remember I have a low bar? I'm still at that point where I'm like, there were any bumps! Mm-hmm. Oh, I actually have a question for you guys, too. So... do you ever, like, I have stuff that's interesting for reasons, like footsteps that would normally sound like they're going to a room or something, but then there's nothing after that. They just kind of just stop and you never hear anything again. Like, do you put the explanation somewhere in the video, or like how do you explain to people why you think that that is cool and worth having in there, or do you just let people figure it out? This is my question.
Beware.
And any of you can answer that. That's not like a... just declare that's... anybody!
Beware.
I've just been trying to figure out whether, like... what to do with that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I've been, like, since I haven't been able to, like, sit at the computer much, I've been, like, laying in bed, but then full screening my video, and then turning the audio way up, and, like, reviewing my footage and stuff, and then just taking notes of, like, where I want to clip, like, things that are interesting to me that I want to pull out and put in the video, so that when I'm up for sitting long enough and doing video editing, I can just like bam, 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 and hopefully knock it out. But yeah, those were just like, how do I explain why this one's interesting and then the other footsteps are all not interesting? Because there's only one that was interesting. A couple other little things, you know, a little bit of like shuffly sliding noises that don't sound like they're from any of the other rooms nearby, that sort of thing. But, you know, nothing crazy. Okay. I just was like, I'm always worried that people will be like, well, why was that interesting? You know, like, I don't get it. Oh, no. Come up here, you bastards. Rather you not have that going, but looks like I can't leash it. I mean, it's more than my first two videos, which had, like, nothing. Although I'm also totally leaving in, it's like 2 or 3 in the morning, and there's some gal that's outside, and she's like, Dad! Dad, that's the haunted hotel, Dad! This is the most haunted hotel in San Diego! Which my sweetie slept through. I mean, props to him. It was just pretty great. I think somebody actually came out of their hotel room and was like, yes, it is. It's also occupied by people sleeping here because it is a hotel. I was amused. I'm like, good job. Good job. That was the most exciting thing that happened all night. No. I'm easily entertained. Gotta remember not to kill these too fast and blow myself up. That's a song, I just made it. Are any of you guys doing anything for Lovey Love Day? Or did you? I don't know, you're in the future. I don't know what time it is in the future. Besides coming on here and being told I love you. I love you! I love you, and I love killing spiders. It's a good time. Hee hee. Alright then. You know, there is nothing wrong with freaking out. That's one of the things I kind of notice with, it's actually kind of an easy way to tell if people are faking you out, because I'm like, that should be scaring the absolute bejesus out of you, unless you have, like, the most masterful cojones ever. Like, I would be wetting myself right now. And you're just like, uh-huh, that's something. It does not seem legit. Stop throwing Frosties at me. I don't remember how old she is. I know that you've mentioned it at some point. Aww, that's so sweet. What'd you have for din-dins? I got flowers. They were at the beginning. You get a little glimpse of them at the beginning of the live, but, yeah, he brought me flowers. And normally I would have done something romantic for him, but I fail. I might take them out for dinner sometime this weekend if we can get a cancellation at the place I want to go, but today they had 9:45 p.m. and that's a little bit late. So yeah, and we had cuddles. We had cuddles last night with the fur babies, which was lovely for our date night. We went out with the kids and snuggled up and watched The Rookie, some TV shows. It was very, I mean, you know, it's low-key, but that's how we are. Ooh, interesting. But I get that feeling. I noticed at the Cosmopolitan, which is the one I'm planning on, even though it's out of order, probably planning on posting next. Like everything felt very, very quiet, except for when I started asking questions in Spanish, and then it felt like something was paying attention. It's like interesting, and that was both times because I actually went twice because like there's not enough here to make even like a 30-minute video of, so let's come back again. Also, the rooms are really nice and the beds are comfy. But both times I kind of got that vibe. Ooh, nice. Very nice. I was supposed to cook stir fry. But then we ended up going out almost every night, so that didn't happen. I have reasons. Excuses, reasons. Same thing, right? I cannot cook rump steak, though. I would not even know where to begin. My sweetie is definitely the better cook in this household. I have started kitchen fire boiling hot dogs, so, you know. I'm amazed he allows me near anything that creates fire. Yeah. But that's so sweet. Phil, what are you doing today? I mean, I know you're being fat and sassy. And not specifically anything Love Day related, but like, are you giving yourself some love? And I don't mean that, I mean, it could be in the pervy way, but also in a non-pervy way. I promise it will be our secret unless he watches this and finds out, but I did not tell him. I don't know. Maybe YouTube was like, I'm so bored with her. She has not been being on. Pshaw. And it is good to see you, Raven. Happy Love Day. Love you. Love. Everybody gets love on Love Day. I was gonna dress my character accordingly and run around doing Love Day stuff, but, you know.
Beware.
Hee hee. So, I know this is, like, random, but the regular monsters, I think, are really, really tasty. If you mix them with, like, fruit juice. That is what I do. I get, like, having a moment. Darling, if you're here, can you remind me what the stuff I drink is called? Oh, yeah. No, these are, so these are all Monster Zeros. But I Crystal Light, that's what it is. I get like a Crystal Light fruit punch, so it's also sugar-free because you don't want to mix sugar and sugar-free.
Beware.
Or like a raspberry lemonade Crystal Light or a fruit punch or something, and then like 50-50 split it. It's not as hard on your tummy that way, too. Pro tips! Also, unless you, well, I was gonna say unless you hate watermelon, but the watermelon ones taste nothing like watermelon. I would suggest giving them a try if you do not find, like, your normal flavors available. Because they sound horrific, so they're usually available, but they're actually pretty decent. There are a lot of flavors I won't drink, and they're actually on the list of ones that are okay. I took a I took a picture actually of my drink fridge with all my red flavored caffeines.
Beware.
No sorries. It's all good. Oh god, yes. The Rosa and the Fruit Punch are my favorites. And they never have either of them. Ever. I also was never able to find, like, only tangentially related, but I was never able to find the red Mountain Dew for the World of Warcraft Mountain Dew thing. Actually, I never found any of them, but my bestie mailed me one of the purple ones. But, like, the red one never found it. I don't think he ever found it. Try and collect a thing and just nopes. Nopes.
Beware.
It was Green Jesus, too. It was a good one. Let me see. As soon as I'm done killing this thing, I will tell you what this flavor is. Ooh, what's that? Hey! Cheese mint! This one is... Da-da-da-da-da. Is that supposed to be an S? I think it is. I think it's supposed to be Ultra Fantasy Ruby Red, not Ultra Fantaby. But... it's got like... it's like pink, but also in like purple stripes. I think it's pretty alright. Variety is important. It's also why I mix, yeah, that's because we are... I was gonna say we're addicted to horrible caffeine and crack, and we like to stay awake all the time, but we also work like crazy, crazy, crazy monstrous beasts all the time. Which is also part of it. It's one of those things that, it's funny, we've had... back in the day, once upon a time, I worked for Western Digital, and we had people come over from out of country, and they could not understand all of the coffee and caffeine that we drank. And then, like, 2 days later, they're like, oh my god, we understand now. We understand all the caffeine. We understand, they're like, we understand why you guys can afford, like, fancy yachts and stuff. You never get to enjoy any of it. I'm like, yup. Yup. Like, you just work all the time. Like, This is an accurate statement. So, you know, I gotta have lots more flavors. And then I do the ghost drinks. And, if you ever watch Stone Rock stuff, he does a lot of the C4 and ghosts as well. And, yeah, those are both yummy. The C4, I love the Skittles. They taste like Skittles. It's really creepy and weird and made of magic. But they do actually taste like Skittles, but I think I'm allergic to them, and I'm just not sure I care. I should care, but I'm not sure I do. Like actual Skittles you've never had? Do they sell them over there still? I know there was an issue for a while, and they were actually going to ban them in the EU if they did not actually do it. Because of their red dye, I think it was. Okay. They did they did actually change the dye so that they could be legal again. Possibly partly because California was also going to ban them. And yeah. Oh no, why would you be allergic to them? What are you allergic to that might be in them? Yeah, no, they're just flavored sugar. There's nothing quality about them. They are just tasty, tasty flavored sugar. But that is why the zero sugar energy drink tasting exactly like Skittles is so weird. It even has the same aftertaste. So like once the immediate consumption is gone, the flavor on the back end continues to taste like Skittles. I'm like, how does it taste like flavored sugar when there is no sugar involved? That's why I've decided it's magic. Mm-hmm. Definitely magic. Oh, have you tried the C4 form and you don't like it? I didn't like this. I mean, I like the Starburst one okay, but it was okay. But it didn't taste. And I like the Ghost Sour Patch Kids? Oh no! How many are you consuming at one time? I will say, if I eat too many Skittles, it makes me sick. But that's like, I'm gonna eat a bag of Skittles. Like, that's no bueno. And also, hi! Hi, Debunk the Junk. How are you? Happy Love Day! Love you! And also, yes, wow. C4 is one of the energy drink brands. Not the explosive. Jeez. Now we know where your brain goes. Mine goes in the gutter. Yours apparently goes to explosives. So if you ever get into playing World of Warcraft, you're going to be needing to play a goblin. The WoW gods are strange and mysterious, but successful at pulling things in. C4 is an explosive too. Ah, nice. Oh, do any of you play Borderlands? Because Borderlands 4 is coming out in September. And unlike the movie, which ended up terrible, the video games have notoriously been really good. Yay! Just don't eat the whole bag. Okay, we're gonna right up. Do not eat the whole bag. Or Claire can tell you what that's like. And it's okay, you're allowed to yell in small amounts. In text. You're not yelling in person, we're good. Although, I don't know, you're tiny and afraid of things, so you yelling in person might actually be entertaining. Does that make me rude? I mean person. Especially not the sharing-sized bags. Oh yeah, Borderlands 2 is good. I'm trying to think if there aren't any I haven't liked. Like I have enjoyed all of them. I actually also I've kickstarted 2 games, and one of them is Trogdor! And if you've never seen Trogdor the Burninator, that's what Google is for, and you can experience that wonder. And then Tiny Tina's Wonderland has an actual, like, tabletop RPG, and I have that one as well. I like all of them. I would say if you've never had Skittles, it might be worth trying, like, Skittles for the first time, you know, just go pure, go old school, give it a go, try it out. Sorry, I'm shopping for pretties. For a plane that I never tried. Strong Bad is awesome. Consummate V's! Consummate V's! But yeah, and the board and card game that got kickstarted is also great. I love it. I've played it a few times. I am sad that you couldn't get into Borderlands 3. I played the guy with the tank. Well, Tiny Tina's Wonderland is also very different. I will say, also with Borderlands 3, I enjoyed the game, but the last 2 DLCs were so good. Like, the game was okay, and the last two DLCs were like, oh yes! They were great. But yeah, I like Tiny Tina's Wonderland, but then, you know, I like all of them. I know a lot of people did not like the bad guys in some of the things, but... And... yeah, I like most games, I try and play everything, because I'm a nerd. In what sense? I use my powers for yes. But I mean, in WoW I play Horde, so also yes. Well, I play both sides, but still. You know, that's not the point. But, yeah, Wonderland was... I don't know, there were some really, really fun things about it, and some really, like, cool little things. I don't know, I always love the little secret things that you can find. Like, there's one point where you look up in the sky, and it's not super clear, but what you actually can see from when you look up is, in fact, like, the stuff above the game on the... that you're... because basically you're in the tabletop game, and so you look up and there's, like... the room that's up above you, but it's all like, whew! Raven is always for awesome. Well, as long as they're happy tears. Because we do not want any Raven sad tears. You are way too cute to have sad tears. It would make everybody else sad. Mm-hmm. Just like that. You know, ¿por qué no los dos? Just saying. We can both be cute. They didn't like it. Ooh. I like the spoopy wings. How did you get spoopy wings? Show me your spoopy wings. Bacon! Bacon of the false dawn. Bacon! like bacon. Did I not say it in English as well? If I didn't, it's why not both? And I apologize if I did not say both. No, you. Also you? Yes. Oh, hey, I finished it. Yar. Yay. Everybody is. Everyone is awesome. Put that down here. And everything. Turkey noises. One of these times, Claire, you guys are going to have to come on here and save everyone from me. Okay, I accept. What is that? It's a tiny cute duck. Named Dumpling. Interesting. I can live with this. That is great. And I've watched that clip many a time. And it's wondrous. And I love it. The turkey twerky. It brings me great joy. I wasn't there for the live, but I really enjoy watching the turkey twerky because it's ridiculous. Ooh, 2-for-1 deal over there. Nice. Raven, was it you that clipped that and made a little thing? Or I don't remember who made a little thing of that one. I think I have it saved, though, somewhere. You did? Okay, it was you. I remembered something. Yay! See, you already have better video editing skills than I do. I want to make some of those little things for like because I have a stream deck. I just need to put in like the little things into the buttons, but it's complicated. One of these days. One of these days. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have that one saved. I tried to show it to my sweetie and he was just like, what the actual fuck? Please make this horror stop. I don't... Okay, fair. But you know, life is not complete until you've tormented people you love. No, I did not. When was this? Where was the spider going I was just playing with? So confused. I keep feeling bad because I keep trying to make it onto Crow's lives and they're always like right when I'm going to bed or right when I'm waking up and I'm like, damn it. Why, my buddy? Oh, nice. Well, there we go. I just need to watch the remix. I can words in English. Is the debunking Ned still around? I would like to know what the Ned has been doing. So what we're saying is Raven is the master clipper. I see, I see. You are the true threat. You're all like, I'm shy and I'm scared of things, and then I will clip your stuff for blackmail. Mm-hmm. Now we know. G.I. Joe said that's half the battle. Also, your chat with Shapy Poo, because that's what he calls himself. Your chat with Shapy Poo on the phone was adorable. I just thought you should know. Ooh, I like money. I actually need to go back and rewatch that, because he told me what he'd had as a kid, and it was not actually a thing that I'd heard of. Why? Like, the only person that he talked to that I wasn't sure of was, like, the one person that, like, went on for a very, very, very long time and was, like, very... I'm not, like, obnoxiously fan, but definitely big, big fan kind of thing. And then he said it was, like, his favorite call, so I was like, oh, well, I guess he's into it. I thought it was pretty cool, though. I will say. Thought that was a fun thing that he did. What's happening? Oh, I need to blow up more webs. Well, that's okay. You can hear me talk anytime, so, you know. That's okay. I don't remember names of anyone anytime. I just generally talk to people directly, and then it doesn't matter that I don't know their names. I even had, I had someone, I haven't seen him in a while, so I don't know if he moved away, but he was in, like, our general social circle and part of, like, a couple groups that I was in. And we had kind of a running joke that neither of us was allowed to actually remember the other person's name so that we didn't ever have to feel bad about it. Because we both are really bad at names. We're like, you know, this works. Neither of us remember. Then we're even... I'm good with faces. I can usually tell if I've ever met you just looking at you, but I'm like, but names? See? Like, what does that say about humans? I don't know. Oh my god, I've got this weird random dwarf following me. What am I gonna do? That's what we like to call the ADHD. Or the complete lack of short-term memory. One or the other or both. I like this minor fourth wall pushing in this comment. Oh, I don't have guns again yet, but here, I'll try and aim it so you don't see the But look, no more flappy. Well, no, yeah, I can't fly. Sorry for scars. Huh. No, I don't have guns. They're like, but I don't have flappy useless wings anymore. Flappy bird! I was, but you know, a flightless bird. Useless. Utterly useless. I'm starting to get used to it. Yeah, I want to, I'm seeing my doctor on Wednesday to see if I can get back into physical therapy. Because I'm like, my muscles are just gone. They're just gone. I'm like, okay, I'm ready to get swole now. I'm not gonna bust any stitches by getting swole, so it's time. I'm used to being very strong. Also, push-ups are gross. Why would you do this? Where is this? There's supposed to be spooters. There it is. Oh no, I did. I mean, I'm 8 weeks in. Like, I've started doing stuff again. And also, when did you go in to get for a diagnosis check? Because things change. I didn't even know I had ADHD, really, until I had to come off of my medicine, which I was taking primarily for something else. And then it was like, oh, not only do I have it, but it's really bad now. I had no idea. No. But you're not old. You're young and svelte. And beauteous. I mean, you even look slender in those giant puffy jackets. That's an accomplishment and a half. I understand. I mean, like, well, you know, I do my streaming one day a week because I'm like, I would love to stream more and like investigate all the time and put out like massive videos, but I'm like, I can't. I need naps. I'm getting better at it, though. The first time I streamed and, like, a bunch of y'all came on, I had to, like, have downtime after that. Like, it's like, oh my god, there were so many people. And we talked, and oh my god. But... yeah. Yeah, the meds are tricky. That's definitely a thing. People here, like to improperly use them, especially like if they're in college and stuff, so that they can stay up all night and party and study and things. And And that really sucks for the rest of us. Because it does make it very hard to get them. And I'm glad you're not suffering too, because that's no fun. I mean, I was going to say something perverted, but we'll just go with it's no fun. Apparently my internal censor is working today. We're not just saying whatever comes to mind without thinking. Yet. This time. For now. Raven, do I have you on my Facey books? I can't remember. I think I got suggested you on Instagram and maybe on Facey books, but I'm like, shit, I don't know if these are real accounts or like fake Ravens or... Okay. Might be I have you on Facebook, but it recommended you on Instagram, but I didn't know if that was the real you or a fake you. Okay. Good. Good. It must be the Instagram then. Because Facebook would make... Excuse me, would make sense because we're in some of the same groups, so I would know it was real you. And not fake you. Sorry, I'm so out of it. It's only been like an hour and I'm like... I mean, close enough, but yes. More or less. This is why I switched my gamer name from that to other things, because, like, nobody can spell it. No, nobody can spell it. It's great. Although, to be totally honest, I've gotten to the point where now I tell people, like, how do you spell your name? And I'm just like, however you want to, because my grandmother stopped being able to spell it right, and if my grandma can't spell my name right, why should you? Sweet. Good. Because I was telling Claire, after we had our 6-year anniversary, and I have a cute photo someone took of us, of me doing karaoke for him at the pub. I just need to remove the people from the background, but I think you will enjoy it. Also, I sent Crow Daddy a picture of me in my tank top because it still fits, and I'm very happy with that. I'm glad I'm not the only one. And it's so weird because it's just like... I swear she used to spell it right, and then at one point she just... Which... I had a teacher who did the same thing, where he just started calling me Christine all of a sudden. Just like, there's never been an N in there. Where did it come from? Hello, Clarice. Serious question, would you date Hannibal Lecter? Because, I don't know, that romance was pretty great. It's a serious question, right? Oh good, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I just, you know, I'd be like, you know what? I'm cooking anytime we're together. Because otherwise I don't know who I'm eating. Are they kosher? Where have they even been? I don't know. How long have you kept that person before you cooked them? But otherwise, you know, seems like a totally acceptable human. It's just that whole, you know, murdering and eating people thing. There's a reason that man is also my favorite actor ever. The fact that he was able to make me feel sympathetic towards Hannibal Lecter and, like, root for their romance. It's just like, that man is good. He's really good. He is why I started taking acting lessons. Hey, Philip, are you still here? I need your remix. Might have it private. I know he has itty bitty kitty titties on private. Hi, Mike. Oh, how are you? I have missed you. Happy Love Day, I love you. I guess I should say, Claire, this is what I'm doing for Valentine's Day evening, because that's what time it is. But, like, woohoo! One of the things I like doing is, I like going out to fondue. It's a nice thing for, like, something for my birthday or for Valentine's, but usually, historically, they've served, a special menu on Valentine's Day, and that's the only one that you could eat. And I'm like, well, but I'm a prissy bitch, and I want my normal, delicious, tasty, tasty Valentine's Day menu, especially if I'm introducing somebody to it for the first time. Normal menu, not Valentine's menu.
Beware.
I am a little sad, though. I don't think I'm going to be able to drink my delicious favorite drink, because it has muddled strawberries. And I am far more allergic than I used to be.
Beware.
And I'm not sure if I'm willing to suffer the consequences of my actions. Well, I'm not sure if my sweetie is willing to suffer the consequences of my actions.
Beware.
No, no fear! Fear bad. No be scary. Where did that even come from? And Mike, oh, you just missed hearing me say that to you. Let's be honest. I know the truth. Oh my god, why are there so many spooters? I hate spooters. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Go away. There's still a spooter, isn't there? There is. Spooters! Yeah. So normally I will watch Seg's lives, but there are two of them where he's talking about the spooter and the spooter coming back. And I'm like, I'm afraid to watch this now because Australian spooters are worse than regular spooters. I don't know. I don't know that I actually remember where it's from. Although there are people that use other terms that I have thought up myself that have also thought them up, so. No. I'm not gonna cry. I'm definitely not. I'm just gonna hide behind these little finger hearts for no particular reason. I have heard of PewDiePie. PewDiePie. I don't know. Calling them spooters is less threatening sounding. It doesn't sound like they're going to murder me as hard that way. Yeah. Since they're going to try and murder me. Every time. Every time. I have a friend who has tarantula pets. You do not pet them. They... Thankfully, she's like, no, they are for looking at. They are not, like, They're not, you don't take them out and pet them. They're not that kind of, they're like fish. You look at them in their habitats. And I'm like, I appreciate you. I'm still not sure I want to come over. They'll find a way to escape and then murder me. With their dirty mouths. Dirty mouth, dirty, dirty mouth. What do you, that's not treasure? That should be treasure. That's always treasure. What is wrong with you? Fine. Rude. And Claire, I have missed you too, and I am glad to be back. Obviously, I haven't shut up in almost an hour and a half. Which I'd apologize, but I suppose that's the point of a live stream, right? Hey, Mike. What are you doing for Love Day? Or did? I suppose you're all in the future. Everyone except for Hawaii is in the future, so you might have already finished your Love Day celebrating. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm also really glad people showed up. I was like, yay! Especially since I kind of posted this last minute. I wanted to make sure I was actually going to be here. And thank you all for sticking around. I was shooketh to find that I did not actually lose subscribers while I've been gone, which is nutter butters. Nuts! Not that I'm like, you know, so regular that people are gonna be like, oh my god, I haven't seen you in 2 days! But still. I tried to get a video clip of the first time my babies and I got back together after I came home. But it did not happen. Although, my little boy was mad at me. And he would not cuddle me. He would not even come let me give him pets. You're just like, fuck you, Mom. You were gone for like a month and a half. I had tubes coming out of my legs. I couldn't cuddle you. He has since forgiven me, though. He is now back to sitting on my lap and drooling with gusto. Well, I plan on being back. Like, if I'm not... Well, yeah, I was gonna say, even if I'm gone on a Friday, like, I'll work around another time. I know next Friday I've owed one of my friends a massage. He likes to remind me since 2022. I started giving little shoulder rubs and it's like, oh my god, your muscles are horrific. What? No, you need a massage. Like, they're just like rocks. And he's very slender and not, like, there's not a lot of fat on that body. So it's like, it's just nothing but lumps where muscles should be normal and smooth. And I'm like, oh god. But I'm actually going to go over next Friday and give him a massage. So I'll either stream a different time or Saturday or Sunday. I don't know. Cool. Well, I've been trying not to get in the way of other people's, but I've kind of had to accept that that might not be humanly possible. So I originally just booked them around not interfering with Beardo's lives, which makes sense. I mean, if for nothing else, people have called me Baby Beardo, even though I'm not a debunker, but I'm a gamer and paranormal person, so it kind of makes sense. I would go out for a beer with him any day of the week. But, and then, like, obviously the Ouija Brothers premieres, I don't want to jump in the middle of that. But, those have been the main ones I try not to get in the way of. But then CAG is super sweet, and they've been coming and visiting me after theirs, so, like, I don't want to get in the way of theirs, and I don't even know. Don't even know. Oh, have they? Yeah, I was like, this is CAG is awesome, and they are both hilarious. I mean it in the best way when I say that they remind me of, like, if my mom decided to go out and start doing paranormal investigations. Like, it's adorable, and it makes me laugh so much, and they are great. Like, not my investigative style, but definitely, like, hilarious and fun, wonderful people. Like, I would go investigate with them, and, you know, even with all the crazy things they use, and it's still lots of fun. I would have a great time. But, you know, they'd have to come to America. Or I'd have to somehow magically be able to afford to go to Australia, which, like... I'm a little sad that Seg is, like, not gonna be available while he's over here. Nice. Yeah, I had to take a nap before mine. I watched most of the Ouija Brothers premiere and then needed to crash for a little bit and then make sure everything was up to date. Because I turned on my PC and, like, my mouse wasn't working, and I'm like, shit. So, because I haven't been on my computer probably in about, like, 3 weeks or more. I know I was a few times after the first time back that I went live, but then I've been just trying to get my stupid foot to be happy. So I haven't really been on my PC, and I needed to make sure everything worked today, so that I wasn't coming on and be like, nothing is working. I'm super professional. I am a professional. Okay. Mike, did you answer my question? Mike, I don't think you did. Did you do anything for Love Day? Or are you doing anything for Love Day? I just call it Love Day because when I had a job, a corporate job, I would usually get a couple dozen roses, and I would leave them on everybody's, like, if they're not allergic. Roses are usually pretty safe. They don't pollen, and you know, not a ton of pollen there. And I'd leave one on everybody's desk, you know, or give some to my mom, you know, some of my closest friends. So, like, for me, it's not been, like, a super romance-specific, partners-only thing. It's just, like, letting people know they got love. Which makes this perfect, because I love you guys. You're my friends, and I love you. And I mean that, as opposed to, like, just you know. I have a lot of love, and I love you guys. And so, you know that you are loved. And ooh, where are you going? See, that's my noise, apparently, of excitement. Where are you going on your cruise? I think you told me, but I don't remember. It's my recovery has been, my brain has been about like that. This guy get fancier looking? I don't know. Seems like a fancier looking spooter than he was before, but that's probably just me. Yeah, I can't remember. I apologize.
Beware.
Okay. That's pretty That's actually pretty... It's pretty typical for these ones. You'll have to let... Shaman. I say that in the troll style, not in the Jamaican style, because they're totally different. So that's my bad troll accent.
Beware.
No, I don't want to go over there. I take it back. It's a lie. Jam! Trolls are great. Yes, so do I. Not like interweb trolls. Yeah, no. That's not my job. My job is not internet trolls. That's all I gotta say to those. You have to let me know what you think of them. Those places. For I have a curious. And I would not probably take a... Probably wouldn't take a cruise, because cruises kind of freak me out, being trapped on a boat with a lot of other people, but I like the idea of traveling to those places. I also want to go back to Monterrey, where I had the surgery done, because I would have gone a couple days early, except I did not do my homework like I should have. I was a bad paranormal investigator and did not research the fact that there is a famous haunted location there. So I want to go back now and actually go and investigate it. What I read, though, is that there are people that live in part of the building now, but that it is still, like, part of it's
Beware.
possibly like a museum or something. So it's at least partly still accessible. So you can still go there and do an investigation and stuff. I just have to make sure I don't go into the part that's been completed and lived in. Yeah, it's called the House of Tubes. La Casa de Tubas. It is also like an architectural marvel as well. So it's got kind of like doubly awesome levels. But yeah, I did not think ahead for that. And then the last minute I was like, I wonder if there are any cool haunted places. And there are like a few of them, but that one's one that I've seen on a, yeah, there was a show, like, mansions that people can't sell for $1, you know, or something like that. And that was on there. And so that was the first time I saw it, but yes, you should Google it though. It's pretty, it's wild. But does have a sad story, and supposedly it's haunted. So I want to check it out. And I love Mexico, and Mexico is not horrifically expensive, so that's nice. And thank you. Full debrief is appreciated. I look forward to hearing your thoughts. Or reading your thoughts. However that comes about. I suppose I could jump on one of your lives and be like, hey, Mike, oh, tell me all about it. And they'll be like, what? What? Why is she spelling your name like that? What is happening? Do people type it dirty on your Instagram lives? Oh, hell yes. Yes, the Yucatan is beautimous, and I loves it. And you get used to the fact that it's like being in a bath and a shower all the time, because it's so fucking humid. Which surprised me. I did not originally think that I would, but I've been like 3 times now, and I actually get used to it. I loves it. I loves it so much. Yeah, I completed the thing. No, I'm stuck. Yes. I actually really like the whole more 24-hour lifestyle in Mexico. Like, I think it kind of fits with my sleep disorder in a weird way, because there's just always people up, so you can at any time, you know, you could be up and about, and there are people up and places to go and things to do. What even is this? Oh, cool. It is, it is. Well, and siesta is nice just in general, like, you know, work for a while, come home, have a good nap, work for a while, have dinner, work for a while, like, I approve. I approve. It's my style. I'm fine. It's cool. It's fine. Claire, if you're not asleep, you probably should be. Do I need to yell at anybody else to go to sleep too? That was my yelling. Super yelly. Hey, see? We had the same thought at the same time. Much love. Get some sleeps. Have a good night. I did. I know when it's your bedtime. And that's not creepy. And I will see you soon. I'm sure, because I know that you guys do lives and things too. Good night, Clarice. It's a new name. It's your new name. Yay! Everyone gets a name. Except Phil. He gets like the anti-name. What? Okay, yeah, it is. It is 82 degrees in here now. Like, huh. So, your channel name is too long and confusing compared to your actual name. So, like, instead of getting, you know, your YouTube nickname, you get, like, your real name instead. It's the anti-YouTube nickname. You just have to be Phil instead, because... Stay tuned, CC! Takes a lot of time. And is no longer really all that accurate. For your channel. Tisk tisk. Tisk tisk! Raven, I wish to hear from you about your Skittles endeavor as well. I want to know what you think of them. And not the whole bag. I also highly recommend when you have them, try them each separately, but also try a red and a purple together. And then try one of each color all at the same time. It's a thing. Meow. Meow. Okay. And if you're like, I don't remember what I'm supposed to do, Christy, what? Just poke me, I'll tell you. My favorite combos are the red and purple together, but I also like having just one of each color. There's a whole thing with me and Skittles. There's an order of operations to how I consume them. Phil, are you good with video editing? Right? Or pink. Pink's usually good too, but they don't have it. That is not the case with the sour ones, by the way. The sour ones are all just tasty sourness. So, you know, eat those at will. Oh my god, I had on a max rep. What is wrong with me? Tisk, tisk. That one's maxed, though. That one's maxed. That's what happens. I get sucked into other games and, Ooh, or, red jelly beans. The cherry jelly beans. Nom, 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 nom. What game are you playing? I know Raven wanted to play something all together at some point. And I know you have played some stuff, because even if I haven't been able to, like, actively creep on you, I have been watching. I do get notified of your stuff, so I can go watch. Sure. We'll go do that. No. Yes. Maybe. In a non-creepy stalker way. I mean, I am subscribed to your channel, okay?
Fallside Outpost needs someone to scale the falls to find unique reagents. How are you at climbing?
Or you were playing on somebody else's? I don't remember. See. My brain is not great. But yes, I noticed that you were playing games. Ooh, Valhalla is fun. I haven't gotten too far into it, but I enjoy it. Assuming you mean Assassin's Creed? Or something else. I give them all their own names. So for me, that one would be Assassin's Creed Vikings. We also have Assassin's Creed Egypt, which my bestie and I have been playing. Oh, okay. Darn. I don't know if I know just a Valhalla. I just know Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Assassin's Creed Vikings.
Collecting those rare reagents. They will be used not only at Fallside Outpost,
Oh. Well, fine.
the Isle.
Oh god, that makes my nose itch. Why do I do these things to myself? Probably because I forget. No.
The kobolds are vandalizing and pillaging Morning Rise again. Please, stop them in any way you can.
Why do we die in battle? What did I miss? It's got very murdery. Flame fist. If it's burning, see a doctor. Hey, yay! Ha 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 ha. Wait, clicker. Oh. Are they hot Valkyries? I'm asking for a friend. I mean, the Valkyries in, like, Dad of Boy are not particularly hot, but they're cool. Oh my god, I want in on this action. Give me some AoE love!
Fortune guide your path, Outlander. Maybe this will be the last time you see her.
Talk amongst yourselves. I'm exploding things.
Hopefully that will finally deter them. And if I have learned anything, it's that kobolds always come back.
There's the without. I obviously got lost somewhere, but that's okay. I'll just smile and look pretty. I'm told that's what I'm supposed to do. It's not pretty. Were we gonna do a group game thing at some point, Raven? I know Moldy wanted to do one at some point, but I thought you were talking about doing one as well.
Cataloger that survived the crash. Always wanted one. Table for spending catalog the wildlife. We need to make sure
Burb.
it works, of course.
Sweet. You just have to let me know what. I mean, I know I've been trying to lure you back into WoW because I'm a jerk. But... actually walked in on my sweetie's kiddo the other day and I was like, that game looks familiar. And it was, they played Phasmophobia and I was like, yup. Mini album. What makes the mini? $10 minutes. You just like log in and go nope, and then go away again, or log in and go, I don't remember how the F to play. Bye. Understand? That's me every time. I was like, shit, I have to relearn how to play. How do I play this game? But, you know, I also go to, like, BlizzCon, and then I'm like, I'm going to be playing again now. And I have friends that work there, so I pay for it regardless, because I like to support them.
It works. Look at these pictures. Maybe I can get
Oh,
I
ugh.
always went to the meeting. Thank you.
I mean, the hardcore community does seem highly entertaining. I've seen some wild, wild stuff on Reddit about the hardcore groups that just looks hilarious, but, yeah. I don't know about that part, though. I think it's about that time. I was expecting them to be wearing, like, love clothes, not Christmas clothes, but hey, you know, to each their own. I am dying. It is so effing hot right now. But, so I am going to call it for today. But I will be back this time, unless something goes horrifically sideways. Oh no! That sounds so terrible. Yeah, I can't... Doing hardcore seems... like something I could do, but not something I'd particularly want to do. Thank you, Mike. Oh, have fun on your cruise. And I will see you guys next week, and probably in the interim on other people's stuff. But it was just lovely to see you. Happy Love Day. I love all of you. You are wonderful. And thank you for coming to visit with me. And not, you know, giving up on my existence and being like, piss off! Hopefully I'll even have a video out for you soon. Goodbye. Toodles. Bye. Kisses.